We're at Udey Dam, which is right behind me. We're gonna toss some worms in the dam, catch some bait, and then toss the bait out there, hopefully to catch a glorious fish. All right, we are going to toss one, I believe the deepest spot in this pool, which is probably deeper than most other spots on the river, is right beyond the rocks. I think it's like 5 or 6 feet deep. It's actually decently deep right there. I can tell that there's like a decent drop down there, so that's what we're gonna do. We'll leave it there and hopefully we can get a fish. I'm gonna toss this little Rapala around. I have actually been able to catch things in here with a lure just like this one. It is extremely shallow in here. It's probably like less than a foot deep, so I might have to toss elsewhere, but I have caught pike in here before, so hopefully there's actually one hanging around. I don't know if there will be one though. It's like less than a foot deep here. I believe there is a small fish on here. I do not know what it is, but I do believe there is a small fish. Yep, that's a fish. Is it a bullhead? Is it a lesser catfish? It is a lesser catfish. Not what I want. Bullhead catfish. There's probably a lot of these in here. This is a yellow bullhead. Definitely not what I'm looking for. Quite a small flimsy one too. See ya. I'm gonna toss it like over here in this part. Maybe I'll have better luck. Hopefully we get like a bass or even a green sunfish or something. I got something under that rock. I need to pull it over the rock. It's not super small. What is that? Is that a bass? Oh yeah, baby, smallmouth bass. Over and under the rock. I thought it just got caught in a rock, but that is a nice smallie right there. Smallmouth bass. Very, very nice fish. Smallmouth bass. Not bad. Not bad. Just after a minute or two of casting near the rock, let's see if we can get more. All right, we're gonna just let him go over here in the deeper water. I think he's gonna be fine. It's just out for a little bit. See a bass. Or not. Oh, there he goes, there he goes. Just took him a minute to get his bearings. Then now he's swimming back into the water. Let's just keep tossing off these rapids. I can't find fish anywhere else. So if I just toss here, there could be another fish just among weaving in these rocks. I think I got one. There it is. Oh wow, it's another smallie. But it's very, very small, only about twice the size of my lure. Would you check that out? Smallmouth bass. Tiny bass. See ya. This place is doing pretty good. Just toss basically within the rapids and hopefully you don't lose your lure. You could easily lose your lure on this because there's so many snags in there. But it's actually turned out to be pretty good. 2 bass, although pretty darn small. Just have to like sift through the rapids. I think I'm gonna float like a worm down here sooner or later because I think that would actually get a lot of interest from fish as well. I think something picked up this worm under a bobber. Hard to see what it is, but I think something did. There's a fish. I think it's another bullhead though. Yep, another bullhead. Yeah, there's nothing but bullheads here. I was hoping there'd be greater fish, but it looks like just bullhead catfish. After dark, and I think I got something big on the line actually. What the heck is this? Oh, it's not big. Is that a big bullhead? Don't tell me it's a big bullhead. It's a big bullhead, isn't it? Oh, it's all stuck on the rock. What is this? No, it's a sucker. It's a white sucker. Man, it didn't move at all. That's a weird looking sucker by the ways, but it is a white sucker. Awesome, awesome. Cool sucker. It's a weird sucker. I don't think it's a white sucker. It's like kind of mottled and has a couple of patches, and it has a huge, huge sucking mouth. So I can't really figure out what kind of sucker this is. Well, interesting fish though, interesting fish. All right, see you, sucker. There it goes. That was a very short video on Udey Dam. You know, I've never done that well at Udey. I've caught like 1 or 2 pike there. I've caught a couple of bass there. Caught a big carp there once. Never caught any true catfish there. Bullheads don't actually count. There's a lot of suckers there because, I mean, on small rivers like the Crawfish, the Sugar, the Pecatonica, there's always suckers there. So that's not really surprising. That last sucker actually looked kind of weird. I don't really know what kind of a sucker that was. That wasn't like a short-faced red horse like the ones I usually catch. That wasn't a silver red horse. It looked closest to a white sucker, but the model, like the color patterns on it, indicated that it's actually not a white sucker either. So I'm not actually sure what kind of sucker that was, or maybe it's like a hognose sucker or something like that. So comment in below if you know what kind of sucker that was, because that looked really, really different from the ones I usually catch. Well, I guess we'll call it a mystery fish for right now, but it is probably a fairly common type of sucker. It's not one of the bigger ones because it was actually fairly small, and I've caught many of the bigger types, and it doesn't really look like that. So that was a fun day at Udey Dam. Like, one of my friends went there a couple weeks before. He said he caught like 5 pike. I tried for a long time. I couldn't catch any pike. Caught those 2 smallies. Couldn't catch anything else. I did see like a larger fish chasing some minnows like way downstream, but I couldn't quite get there. But yeah, that was kind of a fun trip there. You know, something new, just like some bass fishing, some bullhead fishing, and also just, you know, like catching that sucker late at night. I might try with Udey again next spring. But like I said, like above the dam, I rarely catch anything. And below the dam, like just wasn't that great today either. So hopefully like next time I go there, it'll be better. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button, and I will see you guys next time.